another brand new video. This is Notary Geek, so we are geeking out all things notary. My name is Zaniya Kiara, and I just want to say welcome to the old subscribers and the new subscribers. And if you aren't already subscribed, you might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you at it, go ahead and tap that bell, because babes, we are going to be posting consistently on this channel. But like I said in the last video, we're gonna do let's talk and more action. So let's talk more action. Let's talk more action. But you know, I really think it's a good idea to just hit that bell, just in case, you know. But as you could tell by the title, I will be talking about the slowest summer ever on Notarize. Okay, Notarize.com. Yes, Notarize had a slow summer. For me personally, the summer of 2022 did not even compare to the summer of 2021. And I decided that I would like to just live transparently, you know, be hot. Okay, and if you don't know what hot means humble, open, and transparent. So I'm going to be logging into my Stripe account, and we're literally going to be comparing June, July, in the middle of August 2021 to June, July, August, mid-August of 2022, so that y'all can really see the difference. But before I even log into my Stripe account to show y'all the difference in how many calls I made and how much money I made in a week, I just want to say, like, as all things in life, it has its ebbs, it has its flows, it has its highs, it has its lows, and it has its in-betweens. And honestly, let's be real, COVID is practically over. And I say practically over because I was just in New York, and when I tell y'all, no one was wearing masks. Like, no one had any masks. Even in Jersey, no one was wearing a mask. I mean, I won't say no one, but like, out of 10 people, you saw 8 people not wearing masks. So 80% of the people, when I was out of the state and I was visiting my family in New York and Jersey, especially in Jersey, because Jersey, I believe, was one of those states who was heavy on masks and these COVID tests and well, actually, I won't even say yeah, I'm gonna say heavy because I live in Texas. Okay, I'm a notary public in the state of Texas, and in my opinion, the COVID regulations was not heavily enforced in the state of Texas. And I say this simply because I went off to college in 2021, and the friends that I had that stayed in state literally did not have to prove that they had taken a COVID shot by uploading their vaccination card. No, but I went to school, or I am going to school in the state of Georgia, and my school specifically instructed all of the students to upload their vaccination card to our health platform. And if you didn't upload it, you were not going to be on campus. And literally, it was heavily enforced in the state of Georgia, at least at my school, that I had to be tested twice a week because I got an exemption from having to upload my vaccination card because I did not take the COVID shot. Now, I'm not gonna tell y'all why I didn't, because that's my business. But yeah, so since I was exempt, I was one of the people who was not vaccinated on campus. I had to get tested twice a week. So I literally had to take the PCR test. Yes, I got swabbed up my nose twice a week. I remember it was Tuesdays and Fridays. Okay, literally, it was like clockwork. And now I'm a sophomore in college, and literally COVID isn't really, it's not heavily enforced, because this school year I don't even need to be tested twice a week or weekly. Now they just have this randomly selected student who has to take a PCR test, and that's basically it. And then also we have to wear a mask in class. It's kind of like a culture shock, because anytime when I'm not at school, I'm literally don't have masks. Like, I don't even buy masks off of Amazon anymore, because at this point, it's like, I don't need to, especially since school already provides masks. So it's like, whenever I go to school, I just pick up my mask then. And then also, y'all, like, when was the last time you really heard a crowd of people talking about COVID and it's the end all be all, which is so crazy because like a year ago, a year and a half ago, even 2 years ago, it was like if you got COVID, you did not know if you were going to make it. Like it was kind of like, oh my gosh, if you got COVID, you could possibly die. Now it's like, okay, we have the vaccine. Okay, you have different options and people aren't as worried or scared about COVID as they were before. So COVID is kind of like it's become the flu in a way, like it's treatable. And then also at school, it's like if you have COVID and you test positive, you just have to let I forgot which team, but a team of school, you got to email that department and tell them you got COVID, then you'll just stay home. But so honestly, since COVID is kind of died down in a sense, the notarizations just isn't coming. I feel like that has played a factor in the notarizations not coming in as frequently as it was because, I mean, it's different. It's the ebbs and flows. It's a different season, right? And so to really have hopped on the notarized high was when COVID had just became a thing. So this was back in because COVID happened in 2020. I became a notary public early 2021, and I joined the Notarize platform April of 2021. And I would say from April 2021 all the way up to May of 2022, that time, notaries on the Notarize platform was making a whole bunch of money. Like this was the grind season or the laser focus season or the money season, okay? Because I'm like myself and my parents and other notaries that I've spoken to, this was when they was making thousands of dollars a month, okay? This is when I was making about $3,000 to $4,000 a month, like, and it came easy with ease, y'all. Like, and mind you, I never used an auto clicker. Literally, when I'm on Notarize, I don't have my mouse, but when I'm on Notarize, I'm literally clicking, okay? Just clicking. I'm literally clicking, so it's not like I have some magic tool. So it was very easy to make $1,000 or a minimum of $1,000 a week. But when I came back home for the summer of 2022, y'all, babes, it was not the same. It had slowed down, and even my parents noticed because, as I said, they work on the Notarize platform, and their money wasn't coming as fast as it was. And I have to say, as an entrepreneur, you have to see more and before anybody else. Or I don't even know if it's as an entrepreneur, because I literally just read Developing the Leader Within You 2.0, and it's really about leaders and like CEOs and stuff like that. But as a leader, and I would say as an entrepreneur, it's important that you see more and before it even happens. Like, you have to be thinking about your next so that you're not being put behind or you're not too late to do something. And what I mean by this is that there are warning signs, and if you ignore the warning signs, you are going to have to suffer the consequences, whether it's a good consequence or it's a bad consequence or it's a neutral consequence. So it's better that you put yourself in a position to be prepared for situations like when Notarize is starting to enter their slow season. So when Notarize is on its high, you better believe you better be saving up and stacking up. Don't be spending all this money because you thinking, oh yeah, it's Notarize and da 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 and all this other stuff because I'm not gonna cast. I was definitely one of those notaries who did not spend their money wisely while they were on their high. While I was on this high, I was literally spending money. I did not build a big bank account. And honestly, I learned that is not smart, okay? When you experience a high at your job or whatever you're doing and you're getting all this money, save, stack, invest, okay? Put your money in places where it's going to make you more money. Just do not be a spender. Be an investor and be a saver, okay? It's important. I feel like it's just as important to save as it is to invest, okay? Don't just do one or the other. Do both, but I'm not a financial coach, so don't take what I say to heart. It's just what I'm experiencing and what I'm learning on my journey is to just do both. Be an investor and be a saver. Don't only be a spender. And yeah, I basically learned through my Notarize experience. Yeah, I have got to learn. I learned that I'm a spender and that I don't like to save, but after experience that, I've become much more of a saver, okay? I have a savings account. Actually, I have multiple for different reasons, okay? But yeah. Anyways, let's get into this nitty-gritty, okay? Let's get into the important part, okay? I'm about to log into my Stripe account so y'all can see with your own eyes literally the difference. And it's so funny because I'm going to be doing this video, like, I haven't actually done the numbers before this video, so I'm doing it live with you now, in a sense, live. Okay, so this is going to be my first reaction because I don't really know how much money I made summer of 2021 versus summer of 2022, so I'm about to react with y'all. Okay, let's get into it. That's so funny. Okay, we're gonna sign into the Stripe account, put in my email, incredibleinknotary@gmail.com. I feel like I be typing so slow. I'm not even. Oh, this code is gonna. We're gonna come back, okay? Okay, so as y'all can see, I am officially logged in, and you're gonna see zeros because I'm back home. I mean, not back home. Well, I'm home in Atlanta, not home in Texas. So clearly I haven't been making any money for the last week because I'm in Georgia. Anyways, okay, so let's go. Let's do this in numerical order. So we're gonna do summer of 2021 first. And you know what? I low-key wish I had a calculator, because who wants to do, actually it's actually not going to be that hard to do this not manually, but all on one device. I wonder, do I have a calculator? Do I have a calculator? I have a calculator, but I have no idea where it is. So yeah, I know. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna just fast forward this part because it's literally, I just have to scroll up to June of 2021. So yeah. Y'all know I was making a lot of money because we still in December, y'all. Like, I'm literally still in December. Okay, just had to say that real quick. Getting somewhere. Okay, we're close. Oops, I didn't do that. This, okay. Oh, wait, we're not even. This is 2021, that's August, July. Oops. Okay, we're in June. Almost there. Oh, why is it already in June now? Dang, oh, why is it going? Okay, whatever, we'll just go manually. It's taking so long. Okay. Okay. Finally, guys, we are almost, okay, June 1st. I see June 1st. So basically how I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this by the payout, because the payout, thank God for Notarize for updating the Stripe platform, or for Stripe updating their platform, so that it's very easy to read what you made for that day. So we're going to do it from the payout. I'm not going to individually count June 1st. Okay, I made $5 the other June 1st. Yeah, we're not doing that. So we're going to do it by the payout. And yeah, as you can see, I made $24. So we're going to go to a calculator on my phone, as you can see, and we're going to do $24. So that was June 1st. June 1st, I made $24 of 2021. Now we're going to go to June 2nd, 2021, and we're looking for my payouts. Okay, so for June 2nd, I made $88. So we're gonna add the 88. That's 112. Okay. Clearly I took a break because I wasn't on Notarize for 6 days. And okay, so now we're on June 8th of 2021. I wonder if I should continue saying the date, or is it clear that clearly this is 2021? I don't know, but we're gonna go with it. So $62. Now we're at $174. So in 3 days, well, not exactly consecutively 3 days, but 3 times I worked on Notarize, I've made $74. And now we're looking for June 9th. Okay. I don't know. I feel like this is glitching. And we're gonna go with it. Okay, so for June 9th, I made $143. So we're going to add that. So now we're at $317 total. Now we're gonna look at June 10th. Yay, stop glitching. We love that for the kid. Wait, I didn't see a payout for June 10th. I wonder if there was a holiday, because am I tripping? Okay, no, I'm not tripping. I just wanted to double check because I do want to get these numbers right. Don't want to lead y'all astray. Okay, so yeah, so June 10th, June 11th looks like it's combined. It might have been a holiday. Not really sure. Oh, you know what it is? It's not a holiday. I totally forget on, let's see, it's Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I don't get a payout because I get paid daily. So the money from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, they're all combined. So that's what it is. I'm making my Mega Monday drops. Okay. So then that weekend, in about 3 days, I made $475. So we're gonna add that to the 317, and now we're at $792. Oh my gosh, y'all! It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I made $475 in 3 days at Notarize.com. It's been a long time. Okay, so now we're looking for June 12th and June 13th. That day, I only made $32. Clearly, I was not feeling Notarized that day. So we're gonna add the 32. Now we're at $824. And now we're gonna go to June 14th. Let's see how much I made that day. June 14th, I made a total of $154. Now we're at $978. Okay, so we're at pretty much the midway mark of June, and I've made almost $1,000. So let's see, on June 16th, I made $128. Oop, my do not disturb is on. Oh, cause okay. So now we're at $1,106 after adding the 128. Now let's see, June 17th, how much I made that day. Let's see. Okay, so this looks like this is gonna be a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday because the payout, I get paid out daily. And so this is for my Mega Monday drops. So let's see how much I made this weekend. And now we see June 19th. Oh my gosh, so I made $496. So we're gonna add that, and now we're at $1,602. Okay. Now we're looking at June 21st. Okay, June 21st, I made $125. So now we're at $1,727. Let's see how much I made on June 22nd. June 22nd, I made $185. Oh gosh, that's not the number I want to type in. Let's delete that. Hopefully it doesn't delete what we just did. 185. Okay, it didn't. So now we're at $1,912. And now we're gonna see, what did I make June 23rd? Okay, June 23rd, I made $179. So now we're gonna add that. And now we're at $2,091. Okay, we're on our way. So let's see. Now this is going to be a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So the money is going to be cumulative. So June 24th, June 25th. And did I work Saturday? Let's see if I worked Saturday. June 26th, I did work Saturday. So from Thursday to Saturday, I made $511. And as y'all could tell, what I'm noticing is that each Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, each weekend, I'm getting up higher. Because I believe we started at like 478, then it was 496, and now it's 511. So these were days where I really wanted to improve how much I was making in those 3 days, because at this time, the days I made the most money was Thursday and Friday. Like Thursday, oh my gosh, Thursdays would be the days I talked to like 50 different people, which is crazy because honestly, it's draining mentally to like act and physically sort of, because to actually talk and to communicate to 50 people in a span of like maybe, let's say 8 to 12 hours, because I'm not sure the exact hours, but 8 to 12 hours, that's a lot, okay? It's a lot, especially for a person who doesn't really talk to a lot of people. Like in class, I am not the girl who is the first one to raise her hand and to share her opinion. I'm very much the person who observes what's going on. I'm writing my notes. I'm listening to my teacher. Like I'm just quiet in class. But outside of class, that's a different story. But inside of class, yeah, quiet, and just observing and absorbing the information. So yeah, but point blank period, I was talking to a lot of people, and it was worth it, because if I was talking to 50, talking to 50 people meant that I made 50 times $5. Okay, so if I was talking to 50 people a day at minimum, well, not a day, 50 people on Thursdays, because that's when it was really, really busy. Like I was on call back to back. Okay, so 50 times $5 is 250. So I made 250 minimum on Thursdays. But let's get back to adding up the numbers. So now we're at $2,602. Now let's see, what did I make on June 28th? And I want to make note that on Sundays, I didn't work. I only worked Monday to Saturday, so that's why you'll see there's not a payment until 2 days later. I didn't work on Sunday, so I don't receive, I think that was Tuesday payments. Yeah, I didn't receive Tuesday payments. I only received money on Mondays. Did I receive money on Mondays? I don't even know. I did receive my my bad, y'all. I had read a text, but I did receive money on Mondays because I had my Mega Monday drops, and my Monday drop was a cumulative of Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I didn't receive money on Tuesdays because I didn't work on Sundays. I did receive money on Wednesdays because I worked on Mondays. I received money on Thursdays because I worked on Tuesdays. And then I did receive money on Fridays because I worked Wednesday. So it's basically a cycle. And if you didn't understand that, just please replay that, because I don't want to say that over again. But yeah, okay, so let's get back. So June 28th, how much did I make this day? So June 28th, I made $209 in one day in a matter of 24 hours. Oh my gosh. 209. So now we're at 2,811. June 29th. Let's see how much I made. June 29th, I made $151. Now we're at 2,962. Now, let's see, June 29th. So it looks like I worked after the drop after I worked after the cutoff time. That's why we see a lot of money from later after the drop, after the cutoff time from June 29th. I'm going to repeat that. So clearly I was working a lot after the cutoff time, because I see there's multiple calls from June 29th. So after the cutoff time, June 29th and June 30th, I made about $259. So let's add that. Now we're at $3,221, and y'all, we're still in the month of June. Wowzers. Okay, so now June 30th. Ooh. I look, you want to do June. separately, but let's see if we can, like, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35. Okay, so 35. So I'm not gonna add it up for real, because I don't want to mess up the numbers. But in the month of June, I made about $3,200. So I always tell y'all, literally during these months where Notarize was on a high, I made about $3,000 to $4,000 depending on how much I worked, depending on how many hours I put in. And yeah, so for the month of June, I made about $3,200. Now we're gonna see how July is, and it's gonna be hard to separate just July and August simply because I'm using one calculator. But we're gonna try and do this. So now we're on June 1st, or July 1st. So I made, how much did I make on July 1st? Dang, Curly was working. So that's why you see this. So the reason why, okay, so this looks like this was a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is what happened, because there's not the payout. So we're gonna get into this and see how much I made this weekend. Oh my gosh! Do y'all see this? Like 614. I'm not going to cap. I don't know why I keep on saying that, but $614. I think that was the most I've ever made in a matter of 3 days at Notarize.com, at the Notarize platform. Yes, 6114. Like, y'all see that? I was working. Like, it's like that Rihanna song. See me in the club or yeah, I was working. I was putting in my time. I was putting in my hours, because I'm pretty sure at this time I was probably prepping for my trip to Atlanta with a group of friends. And literally I funded this trip. Like, I remember I said this in I believe I said it on this channel. I said on this channel, and I was working, and I wasn't playing. Don't play with her. Yeah, don't play with Zaniya, because she was on it. So yeah, I made $614 in a matter of 3 days. So we're gonna add that up. Now we're at $3,835. Okay, so let's see. That is so funny. On July 5th, I only did one call. So now we're gonna add that $5. Okay, now we're at $3,840. Let's see how much I made on July 6th. Okay, July 6th, we made $109. So now we're at $3,949. So 1 day of July 6th, and then July 7th. See how much I was making that day. Okay, so I made $208. I want to say the goal at the time was to make a minimum of $200. So if I was making $200 divided by 5, y'all, I'm not gonna cap. My mental math is not good. I was probably doing, like, what's 200 divided by 5? It's gonna be like 0. Oh, I was taking 40 calls. Yeah, I remember. Literally, you know how I just did that? Because I was like, what's 20 divided by 4? I mean, what's 20 divided by what did I just do? I just did this in my head. Like, I actually like math, but I'm not gonna cap. Mental math has never been my thing. But basically what I did 20 divided by 5, and I was like, hey, that's 40. So if I do 200 divided by 5, just add the extra 0, and that's 40 calls. Look at me. Okay, she got her math down. So yeah, the goal at this time was to do 200, to get $200, and to be able to do that, I was taking 40 calls minimum a day. So yeah, so now we're at 400, 100, and I said 400. Now we're at $4,157. Now July 8th, let's see how much I made then. Okay, so this looks like this is a Thursday, Friday, Saturday thing. Let's see how much I made on this job. Now we're on July 10th. Okay, so that weekend I made $603, and I bet y'all I was probably trying to beat my 614, and I was literally so close. I was $11 off from 614, but nonetheless, I made over $600 in a matter of 3 days at Notarize, working Notarize. And mind y'all, remember, I didn't have a clicker. I was my own clicker. I was my human clicker, okay? So now we're going to add this 603. Now we're at $4,760. Now let's see how much. Now we're on July 13th. Okay, so July 13th, I made $199. Okay, so now we're on. Okay, looks like I worked after the cutoff time, so there's a couple calls or a few calls from July 13th. Now we're heading into July 14th, and let's see how much I made that day. So that was a total of, whoa, wowzers, I made $304 in a matter of 24 hours. That's amazing. So let's add that, 304. Now we're at $5,263. Okay. Now I really wish I could have told y'all like what's the cutoff point between July, but like I said, I'm using one calculator, so it's gonna be hard. So if you really want to know what I made individually in July, you can you can see the screen recording. You can just go back and try and add it up. Or maybe you know what I'll do? I will add it up and put like a black screen on the screen so that you can see how much I made per month, so that it'll be easier. Okay, yeah, that's a good plan. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So then you see I didn't work for about 6 days, and the reason was because, like I said, I went on a trip to Atlanta, and yeah, I was living my best life. Okay. So now I'm back to work. It's July 20th. Let's see how much I made that day. So July 20th, I made $203. Okay, now we're at $5,466. Now we're looking at July 21st. July 21st, I made $209. So let's add that up. Now we're at $5,675. Looks like I worked after the cutoff time. And now we're going to July 22nd. Let's see how much I made that day. It's going to be another $300 a day. Ooh, we love those days. We love that for Z. We love that for Zaniya. Okay, so now we're going to add the 300. And now we're at $5,975. And now we're going to July 26th. And now we're at $224. So 224. So now we're at $6,199. Do y'all see these numbers? Like, this is incredible. Wow, in a matter of almost 2 months. Okay, so July 27th. Let's see what we're working with. So July 27th, I made $234. $234. Now we're at $6,433. And July 28th, let's see how much I made. Okay, so July 28th, I made $251. So let's add that. Now we're at $6,684. Now we're going to July 29th. And how much I made this day? Okay, looks like this was Thursday, Friday, Saturday thing. So look, okay. Let's see how much I made for this Mega Monday drop. Okay, because it was mega. Oh my gosh, I did meet the 614. Look, okay, girl, I was. Oh my gosh, I was doing my thing. 654. In a matter of 3 days, I made $654. Night job, literally. Notarize is bunking. Okay, nobody could tell me it was. Notarize did not have its high. Okay, it definitely had a high. Okay, anyways, so let's add 654. So 654. Now we're at $7,338. Okay, so now we're going into August 2nd. Now, okay, August 2nd. And mind y'all, this is all from summer of 2021. We haven't even touched 2022 yet. So now August 2nd, 2021, I made $186. Okay, so now we're at $7,524. Okay, so let's see what I made for the matter of 24 hours in August 3rd. So I made $138. You can tell I'm starting to get a little lazy. So now we're at $7,662. Now we're going to see August 3rd into August 4th. And let's see how much I made that day. Okay, I picked it up. I did $270. So plus $270. Now we're at $7,932. Now we're gonna go to August 5th to August 7th. Clearly, I was not working that weekend. That's what happened. So now we're at $46. So that's the last. So officially, like, actually, let's do a drum roll. Officially, for the summer of 2021, I made $7,978. Y'all, I'm literally $22 off from doing $8,000 in a matter of about, let's say, what, if you do 4 plus 4 plus a week, how much is that? That's 8, 9. So let's say in about 10 weeks. In about 10 weeks at Notarize for the summer, I made $7,900. $7,900. Wowzers. In 10 weeks? Oh my gosh. Okay. So that was summer 2021. Super duper grateful. And as y'all could tell, I went off to school, so I didn't go back. So I wasn't working Notarize until November, which was, I believe, I went back to school for Thanksgiving break. So yeah, so now we're going to compare the numbers for 2022 summer. Let's see the big difference, and let's remember this number. Actually, we're gonna just screenshot that, so we got that there. So we have 79. We have 7,978. Now I'm about to scroll all the way up to this past summer. So excuse me. So we're gonna go to June. Okay, that's still January. Still looking at January. Okay, that's June. Okay, so I started working June 9th officially of 2022. So June 9th, 2022. Let's see how much I made this week. Okay, perfect. We love that for that. Okay, so it looks like this was a weekend. So this was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So that weekend I made $231. So that's what we're starting with. Now for July 13th, and mind y'all, during this time I definitely had an internship, so my days is very much cut in half, but nonetheless not an excuse. Notarize regardless was still slow. So on June 13th I made $53. Okay, so now we're at $284. June 15th, I made $31. So, y'all, these numbers. Now we're at $315. And now let's see, June 16th going into June 17th of 2022. Oh, June 18th. So this looks like this was a Thursday, Friday, Saturday for my mega Monday job. So that weekend, I only made $91. And now we're at $406. And now we're looking at June 21st. June 21st, I made $97. Now we're at $503. June 22nd, June 22nd, 2022, I made $46 that day. So we're gonna add that. Now we're at $549. And now we're going to June 23rd into June 24th. Okay, and I made $106. Okay, a little something. Now we're at $655. Okay, now we're going to June 27th and made $35 that day. Now we're at $690. Now we're gonna look at June 28th. That day I made $38. Y'all, I haven't even touched 1,000 yet. Remember, if you go back into the beginning of this video, for June of 2021, I was already up 1,000. And I haven't even touched 1,000 yet. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so now we're on June 29th, which I only did one call. So it's $5. So now we're at $733. Now we're looking at June 30th. June 30th, okay, so it looks like that was Thursday, Friday, Saturday for a Mega Monday job. So we made $86. Wow. Still haven't touched 1,000. Cool. So for July 5th, I only did one call. Or I only caught one call. So $5. So now we're at $824. Now we're looking at July 7th to July 8th, July 9th. So I made $57 that weekend. Y'all, Still haven't even touched 1,000. Interesting. June 12th, only caught 1 call. And I would like to make note that it wasn't that I was only willing to take 1 call or only willing to take 10 calls. That's why I'm making these numbers. Literally, remember, I'm a human clicker. I'm clicking. I get the oops screen. So I'm not getting calls consistently. And also the call rate, just calls are not coming as consistently. Even on Thursdays, it wasn't my best days, y'all. Like, I wasn't even making $200 a day, let alone I wasn't even making $100 a day, because I think at this point, like I said, I had an internship, so I was like, okay, I could cut in half. I'm not even making $100 a day because the frequency is just not the same. Okay, it's just not the same. And that was sad. So now we're going to July 14th, July 15th, and July 16th. So that weekend I made $100. So in a matter of 3 days, $102. So I went from making, let's say at the least $400. I went from making $400 in 3 days to making $102. Like, wow. Okay. Now we're at 988. It's a very humbling experience, okay? So now we're at July 18th. July 18th, I only got 5 calls. So we're at $25. So now we're at $1,013. So I'm finally over my 1,000 mark. And I made $1,000 in a matter of, let's say, I think this is over a little over a month. Zaniya Kiara went from making $1,000 a week to making $1,000 in a month. Is Chick-fil-A calling? Are they calling? Because it kind of sounded like it. But even then, I'm still... Nah, actually, I think it's about the same. But making minimum wage, making the $17.25. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same. But anyways, let's get back to the numbers. So June 20th, I made $16. So now we're at $1,029. July 21st and the 22nd, I made $32. Now we're at $1,061. July 25th, I made $53. Now we're at $1,114. July 26th, I made $70. Y'all, I'm not even gonna cap. The days when I made over $50, or at least $50, I was so happy. I was so grateful, because I was like, thank God. $50 at this point was like, oh, I was just grateful. Just grateful for the little things, okay? You gotta be grateful for the little things. So July 27th, I made $97. Now we're at $1,281. July 28th, July 29th, I made $101. So now we're at $1,382. Okay, so now we're looking at August 1st. August 1st, I made $36. Okay, now we're at $1,418. August 2nd, I made $40. So, for the summer of 2022, I made a total of $1,458. Y'all, I went from $7,800 in a matter of 10 weeks to $1,400 in a matter of 10 weeks. The summer, there was a huge difference. Like, you can tell by the numbers. There was a huge difference. Like a $5,000 difference, okay? And that's a lot. Not like that's a lot. It's a lot. And as you could tell, June 2nd was the last day I worked on this platform. So yeah, I'm very glad that I'm able to be transparent with y'all and really show y'all how it was truly the slowest summer ever. And if you felt like it was just you, trust me, you are not the only notary who was not making a lot of money in the summer of 2022. As I said, Notarize, as all things in life, has its ebbs and flows, and the Notarize just has not been as busy as it was when COVID first hit versus now it's post-COVID, so it's just not the same. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know this video was super duper long, but y'all had to see them numbers, okay? I had to show y'all proof, okay? So y'all know I'm not capping or I'm just talking off the side of my mouth. Like, no, you see the numbers. Remember, men lie, women lie, people lie. The numbers don't lie at all. If you don't believe anything, believe the numbers. And y'all saw me log into my account. Y'all saw me type in the code. So yeah, it's pretty chill. No cap on the channel. No cap at all. So yeah, anyways, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, do so right now. Like, literally crickets, because they're waiting for you to subscribe. Like, okay, you subscribed? Okay, cool. Okay, we're good. And if you have any questions, be sure to put it down in the comment section below. I am an active user, so I will be responding to questions. And I will be doing a Q&A video, so if you do have any questions and you want it to be posted in a video, please go to my Instagram at Geeking Out All Things Notary. I will have it on the screen so that you can see it. And also, it'll be linked down in the bio description so that you can just go ahead and follow my Instagram too while you at it, okay? But put down your question in the Q&A box. I will have one on my story by the time I post this video so that I can answer your lovely questions. Anyway, y'all have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever time you are watching this video. And I will see you beautiful people next time. Bye!